finally back out. Been really long overdue. I've just been extremely busy. I'm just doing 12 days at work and then having 2 days off, and then I've got the kids for a couple of days, and yeah, I just don't have time to do it. I've been so tired ever since obviously going back to normal and what have you. So I've had to start getting back out on my quick overnighters. So it'll be a simple case of packing up at 4 o'clock in the morning and yeah, just doing it that way, getting down. It's 5 o'clock now, so you know, I was doing this a couple of years ago and I had really good results, but like I say, it's just one of those. I just need to start doing it because I just really haven't got time for any angling. Obviously meant to be going to France in October, but that's looking highly unlikely. If not, then I've planned a week up linear or something like that. So I would do a week on my Syndicate or somewhere, but I just want somewhere a little bit further away from home, so it actually feels like I've got out and got away, if you know what I mean. So, but we shall see. So I'm just going to pull up. Hopefully the swim's free, which it looks busy, which it is. So have a little look around and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, well I'm going to set up in a swimmer. I used to do me quick overnighters in a couple of years back and I'd done quite well, to be honest. There's a little patch of lilies just down to my left hand side, which had majority of my fish. Sometimes I don't even use one rod, but only because the swim that I ideally wanted to get in, someone was in there, and literally I was just chatting to them. Some matey pulls up in my second choice, so I was very reluctant. I nearly went home just because I've got to be packed up in 10 hours and then I'll be off. But I'm going to give it a bash back in here. It's nice and easy just to be able to jump straight back in the car, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So it's just nice to be back out, to be honest. It's been best part of 3 months. I know I said obviously it'd be a little bit of a different diary, but at the moment, until probably next year, my fishing's going to be taking a little bit of a back seat, just so I can get my work sorted, and then next year we can be a little bit more comfortable and get back out in the bank a bit more. But try and get a few of these in. Try and carry on the videos. It's doing really well up until obviously I stopped, which was the annoying part. But yeah, we'll see. We'll get everything sorted. Obviously I only got a couple of hours of light left and I need to get out in the waders and get down in the water and get the bait out, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. But I'll catch up with you in a little while, get all the gear sorted, get some bait in, and then yeah. So that's the bait sorted. I've recently switched baits. I was on CC Moores. I've just gone over to sticky baits. I've got the Manila, and then I've also got the new moulds, and they smell unbelievable, so I'm going to give them a go. See how we get on. All I'm going to do is my simple little pop-up rig that I normally do. PVA bag, put some crushed boilies and some pellet. I've got some of their matching Manila pellets and so forth. Prepped all that the other day, and yeah, I'm going to have 2 rods facing down towards the left, which is why I've got my rods sat at a certain angle, because if you do get one in there, you've got to be on it, because it's all tree lined and it's all full of snags and what have you. Yeah, that's all that I'm going to be putting in the PVA bags. A load of crushed up boilies, whack a bit of the old glug in there. Give that a good swig around. And hopefully, I'm intrigued to give those moulds a go and see how we get on, because they do smell unbelievable. They've only obviously just been released by Sticky, and yeah, obviously, like I said, I've done really well in this swim a couple of years back doing quick overnighters. It's just it's hard to, if you get one. I've had them where I've literally put it out and half an hour later I've had one, which is fine, I can get the rods back out. But when it starts getting towards dark and you got to be up at silly o'clock in the morning, I tend to just bring that rod in and then either fish with one rod, or once I'm only fishing for a bite. So yeah, I'm just fishing for one bite really. So I think last couple of years ago I'd done probably best part of 20 odd fish out of this swim in the end, for a few weeks. Just literally baiting one spot. There's a set of pads just down to the left, like I said, and yeah, that I don't know what it's like at the moment, because it was completely clear, because it used to be really silty, and then when I started fishing it, it ended up really clear, and yeah, I haven't obviously been fishing it for a while. I don't know how many other people have been in the swim, and yeah, so we shall see. But obviously, like I say, my little pop-up rig that I've tweaked and changed slightly, and yeah, hopefully it's going to do us a fish. It'd be nice, because like I say, it's been absolutely ages since I was last out, and yeah, it'd just be nice to get a bend in the rod. So we shall see. So like I say, it's not ideally where I really want it to be. I want to be over back on Rockford. It's been doing a few fish. Some nice fish been coming out. But I just really don't have the time for that place at the minute. I could do quick overnighters, but it's really not that worth it, in my opinion, especially when I'm leaving on bite time and things. So it's just one of them. Just money and family and things come first, and fishing's had to take the back seat. But quite gutted, mate. He's in there for a week where I wanted to go. My mate was in there the other day. Yeah, 1 out, 27. Nice common. I did actually see if I can get my ticket changed to have the rivers on it, but like this, there's a horrendous waiting list, and I can't change it, so I did, because I fancied giving the rivers a go. Don't know why. For the carp, I know there's some big barbel and stuff in that stretch, but I just fancied doing a bit of river carping. But Problem is, obviously you got ringwood, but you haven't got the nights, which is what I really wanted to be doing, but right, I'm going to get these rods sorted, get them out, and then yeah, catch up in a little while. Let's get her out there. Well, didn't expect that. Gert old Brad. And yeah, well, hopefully if they're in there, carp we're going to see, and then the carp we're going to get on in there, so let's get it back out. Right, well that's the rod's finally out after that rud, very strange. Yeah, so now it's just get my bed out. I'll probably sleep under the stars tonight. Get everything packed away. Like I say, just fishing for a bite, so if one of them goes, I normally tend to bring it in, because if you have one at like midnight and you got to be up in 4 hours, it does take it out in you. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna get, like I say, the rest of this stuff sorted out, packed away, put back in the car, get my bed chair out, have a bit of grub, and then fingers crossed we'll have one. But if not, I'll catch up with you in a bit, and yeah, fingers crossed. Right, well it seems fairly quiet. I've had a couple of liners on the right hand one, which is further down the margin. Obviously I've got one just down, literally just down the left hand corner on the pads, and then one about 20 yards past that. But it just seems fairly quiet. I've seen nothing show, no boshes. Normally you'll hear them through the night. They do like crashing up and down this margins. One thing that I know, the spot that I'm fishing right down on the left on the lily pads, that when I first started fishing it was absolutely covered over in silt, and then throughout the period of about a month, as the fish got in there, I was regularly feeding it, and it was completely clear by the end of it, and now it's still clear, and it's right up against lilies and that, and like I say, it's still good solid donk, so I'm guessing fish still fizz it down on that area. So yeah, I'm feeling confident. They do like to come along there during the night, but we shall see. I'm going to try and get some kip. I haven't bothered setting up the shelter or anything. I've just opened the rain holds off. Potential it could rain a little bit, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get my head down and catch up with you if I get one. Speak to you in the morning if not. Right then, well, that's what we come here for. Finally had one. It's best part of 4 o'clock, so I had that about 3:15. Just in the process of packing up. I mean, I'm surprised that if I didn't have one, because I've been up all night having liners on both rods. Yeah, it's just been relentless. I'm just surprised one didn't go sooner, but yeah, I'm just packing up now. I've still got one rod out. But yeah, nice £25 common. Happy with that. Long old fish that was, very long. But yeah, can't beat that for a bit of hard work and determination to get one. You know, like I said, I've got to be off to work in about 45 minutes, so get the rest of the kit packed down, get off home. Hopefully I'm gonna start doing a few more of these and I can get some of the more of the blogs out, but it's back on a syndicate that I didn't want to do, but it's kind of out of my hands at the minute. There is obviously 2 fish in here that I really want, so oh, where's my light gone? There. Yeah, we're all good. But yeah, so I'm going to get packed up now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit.